Yo, stop scrolling right now. Seriously, pause for a second because we need to talk about Stranger Things Season 5, and I need you to mentally prepare yourself. You think you know the lore? You think you know what's coming? I promise you, you are looking at it all wrong. Everyone has been obsessing over the monsters. Since day one, we've been freaking out about the Demogorgon. We've been having nightmares about the Mind Flayer. We've been terrified of Vecna. We treat them like classic horror movie villains, right? Like they are the big bads waiting at the end of the level. But Season 5 is about to make something crystal clear, and it changes literally everything. Those monsters, they were never the real threat. They are just the side effects. The real danger, the thing that should actually keep you up at night, isn't a creature with sharp teeth. It's the bridge. I need you to throw out everything you think you know about dimensions. For years, we've been calling the Upside Down another dimension. It feels safe to say that, right? Dimension sounds far away. It sounds separate. It sounds like a place you have to travel to. But Season 5 is quietly destroying that idea. The Upside Down is not separate. It is not some distant planet. It is connected. In science, real-world actual physics already has a name for what is happening in Hawkins. It's a wormhole. And no, I'm not talking about some magic fantasy portal. I'm talking about a legit shortcut through space-time itself. This idea comes directly from Einstein's equations. I'm talking about general relativity, fam. The math actually allows for this stuff to exist. But here is the catch, and this is where it gets sketchy. The problem with wormholes is stability. In the real universe, if a natural wormhole opened up, it would collapse instantly. Gravity would crush it into nothing faster than you can blink. Unless something forces space-time to stay open. That something is called exotic matter. This is where the science gets absolutely terrifying. Exotic matter isn't just rare stuff. It has negative energy. Normal matter, like me, you, your phone, the Earth, we have positive energy. We pull space-time inward. That's gravity. Exotic matter does the opposite. It pushes, it repels. It forces the throat of the wormhole apart so things can travel through it. This sounds like total sci-fi, right? But listen, negative energy effects have actually been observed in real quantum experiments. They are tiny, unstable, and short-lived, but they are real. So what does this mean for Stranger Things? It confirms something horrifying about the Upside Down. The energy keeping that gate open isn't accidental. It is concentrated. That means the Upside Down isn't just a natural cave system in the universe. It is a sustained wound in reality. It is being forced open. And here is the detail that 99% of people miss, but it is the key to everything. Parallel universes do not copy geography. If you go to a parallel dimension, it shouldn't look exactly like your neighborhood. It shouldn't mirror the streets, the houses, the library, or the arcade. But the Upside Down does. It's the same town, the same layout, the same locations. It's just wrong. It's decayed. It's toxic. That only makes sense if both sides share the exact same coordinates in space. It's the same place, just experiencing different physics. That is not another dimension, guys. That is the other side of the same bridge. We are looking at a mere reflection, distorted by high-energy radiation. Now apply this logic to the monsters. Look at the Demogorgon again. Stop looking at it like a demon from hell. It doesn't behave like a supernatural spirit. It hunts, it tracks prey, it reacts to the smell of blood, it reacts to sound. That is pure predator behavior. That is biology. In the real world, extreme environments create extreme organisms. Think about the bottom of the ocean. Deep sea trenches, high radiation zones, crushing pressure. We find the weirdest, scariest looking things down there. Now imagine an entire ecosystem shaped by unstable space-time and constant exposure to exotic matter. Imagine the radiation levels. Imagine the toxicity. The Demogorgon is just the shark of that ocean. The wormhole didn't create a monster. It just removed the border between us and the ultimate apex predator. And then there's the Mind Flayer. This thing feels godlike, right? It's massive, it's shadowy, it's terrifying. But look closer. It doesn't behave like a god. It behaves like a system. It's a distributed intelligence. We see this on Earth all the time. ant colonies, beehives, fungal networks underground, you have a million small parts acting as one giant brain. Now scale that up. Scale that up to an entire world powered by exotic matter. The Mind Flayer isn't a king ruling the upside down. It is the operating system. It is optimizing the environment for survival. It's not evil, it's efficient. And that is way scarier. But what about Vecna? Vecna is built different. He is not the strongest creature. If the Demogorgon is a shark and the Mind Flayer is the ocean, Vecna is the guy who learned how to navigate the ship. He is the most dangerous because he understands the system. He understands the bridge. Vecna doesn't just use the gate, he aligns with it. In physics, when something resonates with an unstable system, it amplifies it. Think of a singer shattering a glass with their voice. They find the frequency and they push it. Vecna is not simply opening gates. He is tuning the wound. He is resonating with the exotic matter to rip the fabric of reality wider. And this leads us to the biggest reveal of Season 5, the endgame. The Upside Down does not want to destroy Earth. That's too simple. Destruction is messy. The Upside Down wants to merge. Physics doesn't care about morality. Biology doesn't care about consent. It just wants to expand. It seeks equilibrium. Once a stable bridge exists, the outcome isn't an invasion where one side wins and the other loses. It's convergence. The two realities are trying to become one. And here's the part that hurts the most. The part that makes this a tragedy and not just a horror show. Humans did this. We didn't stumble into a haunted house. We built the door. 11, Dr. Brenner, the lab experiments. They forced this connection. They concentrated the energy. They kept the bridge open. Every monster that kills someone, every destroyed mall, every drop of blood, that is fallout. That is the consequence of humanity playing with the fundamental laws of the universe. Stranger Things is not asking, what if monsters existed? It is asking something way worse. What happens when humans refuse to close a door they should never have opened? The Upside Down is not a place you visit. It is a warning. It is showing us what happens when the barrier between order and chaos breaks down. If space-time can be bent, and if reality can be forced, then Stranger Things is not just horror. It's a preview. It's a cautionary tale about unchecked science and arrogance. The scariest part of this show was never what came through the wormhole. It isn't the teeth or the claws or the psychic powers. The scariest part is that science, actual real-world theoretical physics, says that something like this is possible. The math checks out. The bridge is theoretically real. So next time you watch, don't look for the monster in the shadows. Look at the cracks in the walls. Look at the atmosphere. Because the bridge is widening, and once those two worlds merge, there is no going back. That is the real nightmare of Season 5. We aren't fighting a villain. We are fighting gravity. We are fighting physics. And we are fighting our own mistakes. And honestly, I don't know if 11 can punch her way out of that one. Stay safe and don't go near any glowing red crocks in the wall. Peace.